Now, given what Ben Wilson of Kalamazoo did here to Simone Denis in the playoffs just last year, which resulted in a 20-game suspension, conventional wisdom would tell you Klotz would receive a similar fate, but instead, it's nothing of the sort. For his part, the assailant issued the following apology after tonight's punishment was handed down. He would say, quote, "I would like to apologize to the Kansas City Mavericks, the ECHL, and the Toledo organization for my actions. I want to be clear that I acted on my own accord. Hockey is an emotional game, and I did not contain myself appropriately," end quote. "My actions were not indicative of who I am as a person or player, having been suspended only once in my 10-year career, and I look forward to putting this behind me." This closes the quote. Now here's what Walleye head coach Dan Watson had to say to us tonight via cell phone.
First of all, your reaction to an 8-game suspension for Garrett Klotz.
I think surprise when I first found out, and that certainly turned into disappointment. Especially after last season and what we had to deal with Simone Denis and Ben Wilson getting 20 games. I figured that this would be very similar. I know the outcome of the injury wasn't the same as Simone Denis, but just the act itself, warranted a much greater suspension than 8 games. And unfortunately, I feel the ECHL kind of dropped the ball on this one. I think it was an opportunity to, for our league to get better and sending a message to, everyone, all organizations, all players, all coaches in this league that those actions aren't tolerable. And, I just very disappointed in just 8 games.
And then Garrett Klotz went out and released a statement, an apology. Your thoughts on that apology?
Well, I think the most sincere apology is a phone call to the player, potentially a phone call to the organization. I think that's a more sincere apology rather than, an edited and typed out apology that obviously he was helped with. I know the GM, the head coach, also sent out apology letters and notes as well. I know the GM, the caller GM, but I think from player to player, I think it means much more, and even player to organization, I think it means much more. But again, it's something they want to move on from. It's something everybody wants to move on from, but it is a little difficult to do at this time.
And then let me just ask you one final question. Tansey was very outspoken, saying that he felt this came from the bench. Kansas City is adamant it did not. What are your thoughts after this has played out?
Yeah, the only reason why I said it after the game is I did see one of their coaches and part of their coaching staff motion to Kent Nussbaum, the goaltender, on the second altercation to get in there, which there's no need at that point in time to do. So I back my statement up with that because of exactly what I saw. And, Kevin Tansey's obviously, his history goes back farther with Kansas City. He knows them personally. And you know what? Kevin Tansey's my guy, and I'll back